last episode, James, you weren't here for it, but we got into the Summer Games Showcase or Summer Games Fest, which is still going on. I think it's going on until Monday. We still have a presentation from Ubisoft, and I think Nintendo is still going. I'm not sure. But yeah, today we had the big. A lot of people were looking forward to Xboxes because it seemed like it was going to be the largest, and I'm there's a couple channels that I follow. I'm seeing them react to it, and they're saying that it was a 10 out of 10. This is one of the best Xbox presentations they've had in a long time. Probably one of the best Xbox has ever done outright. Um, so yeah, like we made some predictions last episode. Not surprisingly, probably 2/3 of them did not go through, but some of them did. So we're going to talk about the stuff that they showed off, and if stop me, I'm going to list off a couple. Actually, no, I'll show it to you guys. This is coming from the Xbox official website. A lot of these games are going to be available also on PlayStation, James, so don't worry there. But then again, you also have an Xbox too. So
I do.
What am I tripping?
Collecting this dust, but it's there.
Yeah, polish it off.
Does it say last visited or last played 390 days ago?
I want to say it's like 300 days.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6, I got to be honest, they showed a campaign trailer. This thing looks polished as fuck.
Thank you.
And
I've been waiting years for this.
And they spent a long time on the campaign trailer, which tells me that they are
it was like 16 minutes.
Yeah, they're full in on the campaign now. Like it's no longer going to be. I doubt the next one they're going to be like, all right, no campaign for the next one. It's like no, like they're back in on the big Hollywood stories, and it looks sick, look cool.
The movement was
yeah. Hold on,
Uni movement.
Yeah. So
movement,
yeah, you can sprint in all directions, omnidirectional sprint.
Ooh.
And yeah, it looks sick.
And then that on the ground, but it can also look like that.
Like roll over, yeah. All right, moving on to the Doom Dark Ages. This one looks absolutely sick. It is Doom guy, but he has got a fucking chainsaw shield and a gun that grinds up skulls and uses it as like shotgun pellets. It looks insane. It looks clean as hell too. But yeah, that one was a big one for a lot of people.
I was always scared to play Doom.
That game is just over the top, and they know it's over the top, so they just don't. They just play into that.
Yeah, it used to be much more horror. Like I was like 2008 is when they had a realistic one that was more horror. These ones are more arcadey, like a lot of shit going on at once. Yeah, so Fable had another trailer. No gameplay yet, but it looked really solid. Again, this one is 2025.
Yeah, that shit is literally just an interview, and then they just show the girl walking around.
Yeah, more.
They always did that with Fables. It'd be like the sunset. Oh, looking at this.
No, it's actually a person sitting in the chair talking to an interviewer, and then it'll go to another person. Cause I've seen two separate.
Fuck no.
Yeah, it's
that's
literally
that's how the reveal trailer was too.
Yeah,
Richard Ayoade just sitting talking to the camera.
Yeah, so there's still no gameplay of it, but we know it's a female lead though.
Yeah, E-Day, which is no one knew this game was even being made. This is going to be Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Santiago on E-Day, so it's going to be a prequel of the first Gears game. And everyone was assuming, Gears 6 is going to be the next one. Nope, they're going back, and then Gears 6 is also happening later down the road. But this game,
didn't we just have this talk, bro, about stories that keep going back every time?
Yeah, but I got to be honest. This was like me and Pete were talking about how we wish Gears went back to the more horror side, like actually tough. Not just mowing down hundreds of enemies like it's nothing. This trailer captured that. Like you see,
he got his ass whooped. I was like, God damn, fight back.
he's fighting one locust, and he's scared. Like he thinks he's about to fucking die. And I hope that little taste of what we got in the trailer is what the whole game plays like.
Because he's not a seasoned professional now.
He don't know how to do it yet.
I got you.
I was like, why don't you just use a chainsaw gun? And he had the blade, but it was just a straight blade.
Yeah, they didn't have the chainsaw lancers.
It wasn't in the.
I was like, damn, what the fuck? Like, I said that I was like, dog, this got to be a prequel. When I saw the trailer, and I was like, oh, there you go.
Yeah, that looks sick.
I remember that soul patch. I was like, hey, that's old dude. I
Yeah,
skipped this one. I ain't care about Indiana
yeah,
Jones.
we got a trailer for this one. They showed it was mostly a cinematic, and I think it was more for people to see like, all right, this is what the tone is going to be. It captures the tone of the Indiana Jones movies, like the
Mm-hmm.
comedy kind of slapstick, while having the more adventure side going on. So I
Yeah.
mean, like, did this do anything for me? No, but I understand people like Indiana Jones, so this is what they're trying to be like, the Uncharted series. This is
Yeah,
But
what they want.
I often say
is
it remind me of
Indiana
a male version of Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
do you really think the Indiana crowd is buying Xboxes and stuff like that?
I don't think it's I no, I don't think Indiana Jones warrants itself being that big of a marquee franchise. But I think there are people that are disappointed in the past Tomb Raider games. Are they decent? Yeah, but they kind of fucked over the crowd with like microtransactions. Uncharted's done. They're not making those movies or those games anymore.
For
So I
sure.
mean, if you're going to have a fun action adventure type game with an IP that already exists, you're kind of better off starting with one that's already established in Indiana Jones. So I get
Okay.
it, but it's not. Yeah, I agree. This is like people that like the Indiana Jones movies are not buying a console to play this game.
That's literally what I thought of.
Yeah, but if you are a fan of the Indiana Jones movies and you already have a console, you're definitely gonna check this out. Yeah,
Okay.
this was the big shocker. P, you called this. This is what you wanted to see.
Yeah,
Yeah, they announced this a couple years ago, and this is our first look at actual gameplay. It looks like
Mm-hmm.
we said, Mirror's Edge with a little bit of Splinter Cell kind of espionage gadgets. It looks really good, like
yeah, it's
a
more than I thought it
futuristic
was gonna
game.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are,
because
are,
her
are
parkour,
you
and
gonna
I was
play this,
like,
P?
yeah, more than
Yeah, for
likely,
sure.
yeah. It's gonna.
Yeah,
I'm gonna probably play the other ones to see if the story tie in, but this, I don't know. She looked different, so I
yeah.
don't know if this is the same person though. Unless it's like a prequel, like everything else.
Yeah, there is. She reminds me of an actor. I'm trying to remember her fucking name. There's an actress that actually looks like her, and I'm wondering if they actually used her model. Yeah, this is one from what's the dev? Compulsion Games, South of Midnight. It kind of has a cool art style, in my opinion. It's based in the South. I actually like this one.
Oh, this the
Uh,
one with the voodoo?
yeah, yeah, yeah. They showed like one little like 3 minute clip of actual mission gameplay.
Hmm.
It wasn't entirely fleshed out. I think they just made that for the showcase.
Okay.
But it looks cool. Like, definitely like, southern vibes. You know, like it looks
Yeah.
looks cool. Like I'm gonna check this out.
Louisiana, baby.
State of Decay 3, another shocker, but also another trailer. No gameplay, no official
Yeah,
date
we
yet.
caught
I
this
don't
one
think.
too.
Or did they give a date for this one?
Yeah, it was in October.
October.
This
Yeah.
year?
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, I wrote it down.
okay. But yeah, the trailer looked cool. Honestly, they showed in the trailer basically 4 different people out in the world, and then one person gets pinned down and calls for help, and then the other people come and help her. One of them dies, but they end up saving her and getting out of there. That made me
I was
think
gonna
like,
say,
oh
I think some of it was some gameplay when they were shooting, like the over the shoulder
yeah,
shot.
that may have been it. But yeah, there was no HUD or anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh shit! Like, are they turning this game into a massive online multiplayer where you're just gonna
Yeah,
have
like
where you're
76.
yeah, or like DayZ, where you're gonna have open
Hmm.
servers and then put like 30 people in one area, and then they can work together if they want.
That's
Um,
dope.
no, it's not confirmed. But when I saw that, I was like, is that what they're heading towards? You know,
Hmm.
um, but there's no confirmation one way or the other. But it looks cool.
Mm.
I love. We all love zombie games on this panel. You know.
And then
For
if they
sure.
do that, then that'd be really good. Only because you're not that overpowered person that could just do a whole civilization by yourself.
Facts.
You need
Right.
help
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
get overrun, like they just showed.
Okay, these are world premieres from third party, so these aren't exclusive to Xbox. Assassin's
That
Creed
one coming out in
Shadows,
November.
yeah. They showed this off. They showed a lot of gameplay with the female character. I can't remember what her name is, and
Is
I
that a
call
black man and a woman?
yeah,
Oh, so no, that's literally
and
what people been doing.
right. And I want to say I did call out that Yasuke was going to be the brawler. Like he definitely was
Yeah, of course, his big
tanking
ass.
dudes. Yeah. But yeah, they showed a lot of gameplay with her sneaking around, and it was cool. I'm sure it's not fully polished yet. I'm sure they're going to add a couple more months to do that. But yeah, looks good. I was already excited for this game. This didn't excite me more. I want it. I'm already there. You know?
I'm just glad a lot
That's
of these
good.
games coming out for Game Pass. You ain't got to buy it separately for it to go on for Game Pass 6 months from when it released.
Yeah,
And all the hype gonna be diet.
Yeah, these ones aren't going to be on Game Pass. Like these ones following up, these world premieres and partner games, these are third party. So these ones you'll still have to buy. This one actually looks really fucking clean. Expedition 33.
Yeah, I seen
Basically
that. Yeah, that look good.
The trailer shows the premise being that there is an entity that she paints a number, and whatever number she paints, the people that are that age die. So
Damn.
in the trailer, she writes 34, and then people like just disappear. And then she's about to write 33. So this being the 33rd expedition, like you and a bunch of party members are going to travel to find this entity to kill her so that she can stop killing people.
Yes, kill this hoe.
It's a stunning trailer. It looks fucking beautiful. Like it honestly reminded me of like a JRPG Final Fantasy type, but more Western.
Hey, exactly what I was going to say. The fighting style is like that, but you can actually do combos in between.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely interesting. This is probably the one that they revealed. We've never heard about this one before, but this is the one that piqued my interest probably the most of the ones they showed. Souls-like, Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn. This one actually looks pretty cool, and I'm not a Souls-like guy. Like I don't like the Soulsborne games or anything like that.
You don't like those?
No, I've never been one that is going to learn an enemy's attacks and die 12 times before I can beat them.
I give you that.
I got shit to do with my time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta say the combat on this one looks sick. Like you're basically dual wielding a sword with a flintlock pistol. It looked pretty cool. And then you also have like this companion animal / god thing that helps you and like will boost your attacks and shit. Like the animation looked really cool on that one. They announced this new multiplayer game coming out on the heels of X Defiance, Fragpunk. And I gotta say, there's a mechanic in this game that I fuck with. Basically, you get random cards throughout, and the random cards have different attributes that help you. So they showed one card was the big head card, and if you activate it, all your enemies' heads become larger, a la GoldenEye 007, you know?
Yeah.
Making headshots easier, you know? Or there was another one that made your bullet activate like a chain attack. So if there was a bunch of enemies near the enemy you shot with that bullet, they would all be hit with damage, you know? So like, I can see this being a fun time.
I like this.
Are you checking it out?
I just saw him break the card, and it made all the grass grow around him, and he ducked in it. Yeah, and he popped out. That's nice. That's a good little spin to the shit.
Yeah, but yeah, this one looks really cool. I can see this being a fun alternative to a sweaty Call of Duty match. Like,
man, calm down. Sometimes.
Yeah. What was that one game that we was playing that had a tank and you got the assault person?
Overwatch.
Like, yeah, that's what it kind of reminded me of. More cartoony Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I dig it. There's a place for it. Like the, I like this angle. I like the different buffs and stuff. I feel like it could be a fun time.
Yeah.
This should be a chill game where you just turn it on and just play.
Yeah, just a couple matches. This one looks fun from the Life is Strange people. Double Exposure. Yeah. Basically, do you have anything to say about this one, P?
I was gonna say I like the Life is Strange franchise, so I played all of them. So this probably be something I play.
Yeah, basically the premise that they showed off in the trailer is basically you play a character whose friend dies, and then you are able to hear her still. So you're able to go to a different reality where she's still alive, and in that reality you can find clues and try to prevent her death. You know, so
it's like a butterfly effect almost.
Yeah, I feel like this is definitely going to be one that makes me cry a lot. like there's no way this game is not sad at one point. But yeah, it looked good. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm okay.
This was the one I was excited for.
Yeah,
I seen this house. I thought of James instantly.
Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater. I don't know if you guys if you noticed this, P, but in the trailer, a lot of the dialogue is literally cut from the old game. So literally the animations, like the world is completely new, revamped for next gen, but they're keeping the dialogue from the old games. Like no new voice actors. They're trying to keep that as original as possible. I thought that was really cool touch.
This is where I think they got that Omni movement, because you know how he be aiming and shit.
Yes,
this is where they got that
from.
Always
like that. He was always like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've talked about the Metal Gear Solid franchise before. I'm not a Metal Gear guy, but this trailer made me, I might hop in and try this. You know,
I'm the biggest fan, bro. I bought every single game. I played every single game. Brother, son, bro. I literally got a fucking Wii from my friend's house just to buy this game and play the Wii version. This game is nice. It's beautiful. It's always been so beautiful, but now it's just like.
What was the name of that one title with the enemies having the little red crystals? It was a free to play.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's not Extraction, but yeah, it was a survival one, like a horde mode type of game, if I remember right. Again, that one was after Hideo Kojima left, and it was Konami just trying.
With the zombies and stuff, right?
Yeah, the red crystals.
Yeah, no, I did not touch that.
Like you could sneak up on somebody and then parachute them, and they become your teammate or some shit.
Yeah, no. That's part.
That's Phantom Pain, isn't it?
Yeah, Phantom Pain. Yeah.
That's on part. That's on another one too. That free to play. You can capture people.
I don't know.
You're right.
You just stick a little balloon on their belt and they shoot them up in the air,
and they automatically become a part of your army. I get what you're talking about. I know this one now.
I mean, it's the same mechanic. It was like the same world, but the free to play is more just collecting shit.
Yeah. The one you're talking about, I do know that it was a cash grab from Konami to hurry up and get the Kojima fans to buy one last game because he wasn't going to make any more Metal Gear. Mixtape. This one looks fun. This is probably the one that I thought I want to play the most. It's just
like Skate.
No, it's a 90s vibe slice of life game. It looks fun. It looks like a movie, honestly. There wasn't much in terms of gameplay, really. And then these are updates of ones that are already around. Fallout 76 got a good one. They're expanding that map. There's 17 million players since the show came out, which is huge. So they're expanding the already existing map to add like a new town, city type thing.
Cool.
And the big announcement there was that at the beginning of 2025, you will be able to create a character that is a ghoul. You'll be able to play as a ghoul now.
So that mean I don't die?
Huh?
That mean I don't die?
I'm assuming you don't die from radiation if you're a ghoul.
Okay.
But it might have a buff or something negative about it later. Like, you might have to keep taking medications or some shit.
Yeah,
the Radix or radiation. Drink Nuka-Cola.
Nuka-Cola. Starfield Shattered Space. PU called this out as a possibility, and it happened. And I got to be honest, I fucking love this trailer. This trailer is a thriller. Like, they made this a lot more darker than I thought they were going to. It looks pretty neat. And then they also announced a bunch of stuff that is available right now.
Some stuff dropping tonight.
Yeah, new bounties, new weapons and clothing, as well as the creator kit is available, so you can create new stuff to be added. World of Warcraft. They also have a new update. The War Within was announced.
Bro, the cinematics for World of Warcraft be looking so sweet, and you got the top down, just go to it and hack and slash.
Yeah, it was like we were talking about, like with Final Fantasy. Like, you got the 4K trailers and shit. The fucking gameplay is pixels.
Man, like each game has a fan base. Come on, man. I know y'all had to be pissed. Or they already know what to expect, but me, I'd be like, ooh, we. Then come in there and be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, that was the Xbox Game Showcase. It was fun. It was cool. Check those trailers out.
I will.